Pisces, welcome to your May 2020 Love and General reading. I am Gemstone Tarot. You are Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers, anybody, you are all very welcome. Okay, I am using my Disco Tarot. These are my Rider-Waite shiny cards because Pisces likes the shiny. We love a trinket, we love a tiara. Ooh, very nice. What do we need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Oof. About May. Very interesting. Oh, okay. Oh my God, Pisces. If you watch my dailies, this is what I call spiritual big jobs happening. Oh, Pisces. That's nice. Niceys for Pisces. Okay. Oh, Pisces. Right, okay. A lot of major arcana, which is exciting. There will be an extended reading to this and the link will be in the description box. Right. As we come into May, okay, that's my coming into May mine. We're coming in, some of us, a bit battle weary. The Five of Cups, okay? Somebody is doing a bit of an assessment about loss, things that they've lost, things that have gone wrong, sadnesses. It can be to do with work, it can be to do with love, okay? So however this resonates with you, it's definitely a time that we're taking some kind of assessment. Now, Pisces is not exactly a taking assessment kind of sign, you know? Pisces' opposite sign of Virgo is the assessor. We're a bit more of the kind of, you know, crazy auntie sign, aren't we? Where you just fly by the seat of your pants and you just go in with the flow. But unusually, I think we step slightly into our Virgo energy and we're having a look. You know, we're kind of, if you look at this, you look at the cloak and the figure looking down, look who's next to it. The Hermit, Virgo. And it looks like they're doing the same thing. This is more spiritual, it's also major arcana, so it's gaining enlightenment, but at the same time, this person is reflecting, Pisces is reflecting in May. So you may come into May in a slightly somber mood for a Piscean, but it's obviously needed. We wouldn't be doing it unless we had to, because Pisces only reflects when they've been like, if you can imagine Pirates of the Caribbean, when you're walking the plank, if you get Pisces right to the end of that plank and you've got a big enough stick, which the Hermit has, you might be able to push them into reflecting. They're like, all right, better take stock, you know? So being forced by the universe, by events, by difficulties, by challenges into taking stock, okay? Pisces is needing to kind of fight back in a way. And again, that is not something that Pisces does. Got the Seven of Wands. This is Mars in Leo. It's the ability to stand up for yourself. And again, look, there's a big stick. I know. I'm trying to think of the saying that my mum has that she got from her dad. If you can't win the argument, you better wear a big hat. Okay, I'm going to give you that one, Pisces. That's my May advice. If you can't win the argument, wear a big hat. Okay, I would say carry a big stick, but you can't say those sorts of things. Don't carry a big stick, but do wear a big hat. Because look, there is something, it's like punching your way out of a paper bag. You need to get out. You need to protect yourself. You need to fight for what is yours and what you believe in. Okay, I like the energy. It's not the usual soft energy. It's not the usual easy come, easy go. It's not the usual you first, me last, everybody else first, me at the back of the queue for the cake. It's a bit more bolshy than that. Pisces is forced into a situation where they're going to stick up for themselves. Okay, so we also have that, the Seven of Pentacles, taking stock, making an assessment. Then we have a lot of muck and mystery, which I think is where the gold is for Pisces in May. Pisces loves muck and mystery. We are the sign of muck and mystery. We're the sign of the mystic. We're the sign of the moon. So in tarot, this is your card, Pisces, and it's right in the in the middle of the reading. It's my card too, because I'm a Pisces. This is about the unknown. Nice. So we have a full moon in Scorpio. When is that? I think it's around the 7th. Yeah, on the 7th, in your sister sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign of deep hidden stuff, okay? And it's also the sign which I call kind of clearing the emotional drains, making things come to light. If you combine a full moon with Scorpio, then you can make things come to light. Things come to light. Now, next to the moon, what do we have but the High Priestess, a Piscean card as well? I know. Now, these again, she is standing in front, or kind of, she's sitting? She's kind of sitting, standing in front of a kind of veil of mysteries full of pomegranates, okay? Now, pomegranates are subconscious truths. It's a fruit, I think it's a fruit, that's full of little seeds. Well, you know, you've probably eaten one. And in terms of mythology and tarot, pomegranates represent sort of subconsciousness, going into the underworld, taking the fruit of the underworld. The knowledge is contained in the fruit. Pisces, with the Hermit, the Moon and the High Priestess, the mystery is where it's at. There is something brewing in May, which is quite magical, but also quite unfathomable and a little bit unknowable. Then we only get the 10 of Cups, Mars in Pisces. Okay, so do you remember at the top we had the 7 of Wands, Mars in Leo, so that's standing up for yourself, fighting, wearing a big hat. Well, it could get you to Mars in Pisces, which is ultimate happiness. Happiness is available, particularly romantic and love happiness, but it's also life happiness. 10 of Cups is the whole shebang, the homestead, you know, 2.4 kids. I mean, it doesn't really relate to our modern society where happiness can be in many different ways, okay? But you know what happiness is for you. It's like in the film Spinal Tap, when they turn it up to 11, it's turning it up to 11. Happiness turned up, dialed up to 11, okay? But how you get there is mysterious. The outside forces are mysterious, and there is some element of fighting your way out of a paper bag. Okay, don't forget this. Shiny. And that's quite serious, okay? This is not, even though these are the minor arcana and it's more exciting to see major arcana, and the 10 of Cups is always a gorgeous card, don't count these out, okay? Because that's how you get there. This is the full moon in Scorpio. We have a new moon in Gemini, which is on about the 24th or something like that, which is a much lighter and frothier and very compatible new moon for Pisces. It will make you full of beans and ready to talk and ready to flirt and ready to connect. But to get there, you need to kind of go into these mysteries, the pomegranate, the High Priestess, the moon, the hermit, the archetypals of solitude and mystery and the esoteric and the psychic. And that's where Pisces is absolutely in his or her realm, okay? Now, Pisces, it looks like you've got a sensitive person involved with you romantically, or if you're single, coming in for you. King of Cups. Now, the way I read this, male or female, the most likely scenario of that is that you are a water sign and this is someone with water in their chart too. Either that, or they are a very sensitive and emotionally intelligent person. Because the King of Cups, when he's in the upright, is someone who's in touch with his emotions. He's in touch with the sea. It's why his foot is kind of scaly and dangling near the sea. That next to the 10 of Cups is pretty peachy, Pisces. I like it a lot. So also with the moon, it could be a Cancerian, because that is Cancerian's ruler, Cancer's ruler. Possibly Sagittarius though, because I've got the Temperance card and I'm not going to rule it out. And Pisces is so outrageously compatible with Sagittarius, okay? But here, notice in the Temperance card, this angel is just playing with the cups. Pisces, in a way, during May, it's your job to just play with the mysteries. It would be a really good time, for example, if you were looking for love, yeah? If you're absolutely single and you're looking for love, doing something like, there's a book called Calling in the Wand, like a psychic project to find love, or learning, there's loads of things you can do for it, but learning moon spells or whatever floats your boat, Pisces, literally. But calling in love through spiritual means is going to be good. If you're in a relationship already, you may find that there is a bump in the road and that you need to stand up for yourself. And I don't want to use the B word, not with Pisces, but I'm going to have to, Pisces. You might need to create some boundaries. I can only say this because I'm a triple Pisces. Boundaries is a dirty word for Pisces. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, actually. So there you go, which is even more Piscean of me to say it like that. It's because Pisces, we're water, and water doesn't really have boundaries. And if you think about a shoreline, which is the boundary from the water to the sand, changes all the time. It goes back and forth. I'm not very good at like tides and times, but inches further up, it's a different shape, it moves. Water does not behave itself, okay? It's not regular in the way that Earth can. Even Earth doesn't behave itself, but mostly because of water in it. If you think erosion, usually water, okay? So if you're involved in a situationship or a relationship, something it looks like is going to come up that will require you to put your big boy or big girl pants on and put your big hat on, put your parts on, be ready to stand up for yourself, because you don't want to remain restricted or less powerful than you can be. In order for you to be powerful, Pisces, this is the seat of your power. The moon and the high priestess, as we said before. The mysterial? What is mysterial? I'm having that word. We're having it. I'm talking to Pisceans, so Pisceans can do word mashups like nobody else. It's the mysterial, okay? You got to move into your mysterial side. Oh my God. And then over here, the other overall energy card we get is the Fool. Yum, yummy, yum, okay? I love it. I want to ring a bell. If I had a bell, I would ding it. Pisces, this is a really nice reading. It's a very powerful reading. It's a very Piscean reading. A relationship can go all the way, okay? It can really go to the next level with this, but also you could meet particularly a water sign who is ready. They are ready. I would say if this is someone new, that this is someone who has been through the long dark night of the soul already, and that's why they're ready for a relationship, okay? If it's someone you're already involved with, yes, there needs to be some sparring, a little bit of sparring. The Seven of Wands is sparring. Now, obviously, you don't need to actually have, fisticuffs with anyone. It's not a very Piscean way to settle an argument, is it? But you do need the B word. You do need boundaries. You do need to somehow, even if they're watery boundaries, express what you want, what is acceptable to you. I will have a look in the extended reading at that. I'll have a look at the Seven of Wands, the boundaries, the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, potential for singles, and also what's happening if you're in a bit of a battle in a situationship. I'll have a look at all of that in the extended reading. I really can't talk today, Pisces. I'm doing my best. Okay, Chuck Spezzano love cards, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the wiggly bell, because I'll be doing lots of random love readings, lots of pick a card readings, and maybe some other weird readings that I haven't even thought of yet. Ooh, Pisces. Nice. Niceys for Pisces. Okay. You, my pretty. Pisces, this is nice. Let's have the difficult card first. The nice nasty sandwich. Lack of self-worth. That's always the drawback for Pisceans, isn't it? I don't know why we suffer from that. But we kind of do a bit. Now that is for those of you that will find the need to stand up for yourself during May. Don't let a lack of self-worth hold you back. You may have to fake it till you make it and then just grow into it. Luckily, Pisces is very good at doing that because we are the sign with Neptune of imagination and dreams becoming reality, okay? So if you need to fake it till you make it, just do that. Do what my cat does when another much bigger cat or dog comes into the garden and she makes herself big. Have you ever seen that? She gets her tail and she expands it and the whole of her just goes into this, like that, makes herself big. And sometimes she does a bit of a, you know, and they do that strange moonwalk thing. Just a bit of a moonwalk, makes herself big. If you need to do a moonwalk and make yourself big, then, you know, needs must. We get the luck card of intimacy. That is a nice card, okay? That is a beauty. That's the King of Cups. Sweet. And Pisces, we get the grace card of love. There's the bachelor or the bachelorette on a cloud, okay? Will you take this rose? Pisces, this is a juicy reading and not a moment too soon. Let's have a look at the oracle card. I'm looking forward to the extended because I think it's going to unpack the mysteries in the middle. And Pisces, we love, yes, a mystery. Round and round. This is a very seascape card. It's like when those worms kind of burrow their way up out of the sand. I don't know if you know, and then they're kind of sticking up like this. This is a spiral. It's not a straight line. Things are happening in a spiral. You may spiral where you're standing up for yourself and then into the esoteric and then pop up into that 10 of Cups energy, okay? I love that. Pisces is a very spiral kind of sign. Definitely not a straight line sign. Straight lines? Oh, Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Kind of, I have to let you into a secret. Those of you that watch my dailies will know why I'm going to put my tiara on now. Not just because Pisces loves a tiara, but also because, and I knew we were going to get this card because we got the best card. And I'm not surprised. This is to do with the 10 of Cups. Pisces, baby. You get miracles. Ding ding, a ring-a-ling-a-ding-dong. Disco ball drop, Pisces. Congratulations. I love it. I'm going to go and do the extended reading. The link's in the description box. I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.